There is a new inductee into the 2026 class of the WWE Hall of Fame, and his name is AJ Styles. This is Wrestling Artistry News. All right, everyone. Andre Smith here, and this is the latest edition of Wrestling Artistry News. So let's get right into it. We start off with the phenomenal AJ Styles is Hall of Fame bound. Near the conclusion of this past Monday Night Raw, AJ Styles was standing in the ring as the entire WWE roster was at the main stage applauding the phenomenal one. Then a familiar gong sound rang out, followed by the lights going out afterwards. Afterwards, coming down the ramp on his motorcycle was the WWE Hall of Famer, The Undertaker. Undertaker then informed Styles that Styles will be the next inductee into the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame. Some background here. Styles, born Alan Neil Jones, gained prominence at the signing with TNA, having been described as the cornerstone of the company since its inception. This is according to Wikipedia. He won the TNA World Heavyweight Championship twice, the NWA World Heavyweight Championship 3 times, and was the inaugural title holder of the X Division Championship, which he won 6 times. He is also the first TNA Triple Crown and Grand Slam champion. He simultaneously appeared in ROH Ring of Honor from 2002 to 2006, where he became the inaugural ROH Pure Champion. Jones also wrestled extensively internationally in promotions such as New Japan Pro Wrestling, where he is a 2-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and the United Kingdom-based Revolution Pro Wrestling, Rev Pro, where he is a former RPW British Heavyweight Champion. He first appeared in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF now WWE, in 2002, but declined a developmental contract. He returned to the company in 2016 and won the WWE Championship twice. With his second victory in Manchester, England, he is recognized by WWE as the first wrestler to win the title outside North America. At 371 days, he is tied with Randy Savage for the 8th longest reign in title history. He also won the WWE United States Championship 3 times, the WWE Intercontinental Championship once, and the World Tag Team Championship twice, becoming the second wrestler after Kurt Angle to become a TNA and WWE Triple Crown winner and first Grand Slam champion in both promotions, as well as the third man after Brock Lesnar and Angle to be both IWGP and WWE champion. During his Jones headlined numerous pay-per-view events, including WrestleMania 36, Night 1, and Bound for Glory twice in 2009 and 2013, the flagship events of WWE and TNA respectively. He ranked atop the annual PWI 500 in 2010, the first TNA wrestler to do so, was voted PWI Wrestler of the Year 3 times between 2016 and 2018, and Wrestler of the Decade in 2020. He also won 10 Wrestling Observer Newsletter Awards, including Wrestler of the Year in 2015 and 2016, and was inducted into their Hall of Fame in 2017. He will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame's Class 2026, as I mentioned earlier. So congratulations to the phenomenal AJ Styles for his induction into the WWE Hall of Fame of 2026. All right, now going on to this week in wrestling history. This is according to a PW Insider. On February the 19th, 1968, former World Heavyweight Champion George Hackenschmidt, who many consider to be the first true world champion, passes away at the age of 90. Also on this date in 2007, Former ECW World Champion Mike Awesome passed away as a result of a suicide. Awesome, real name Michael Alfonso, was 42 at the time of his passing. On February 20th, 1989, the NWA held the Chi-Town Rumble pay-per-view at the UIC Pavilion in Chicago, Illinois, headlined by the first of the three-match classic between Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat. Ricky Steamboat defeated Ric Flair to win the NWA World Heavyweight title, his first and only reign in the company. On February 21st, 2010, WWE held their Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, which featured a bizarre pyrotechnic mishap as Undertaker's trench coat caught on fire as a flame effect used during his entrance went off near him. Undertaker quickly removed the coat and got into his pod for the Elimination Chamber match. He, unseen by most fans, doused himself with water from bottles handed to him through the cage, as he suffered several skin burns from the incident, yet still worked the match. On February 22nd, 1984, Jumbo Tsuda defeats Ned Bockwinkel for the AWA World Heavyweight title in Tokyo, Japan. This ended Bockwinkel's fourth and final reign. On February 23rd, 2002, Ring of Honor held their very first event in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the Murphy Rec Center. In the main event, Low Key defeated Christopher Daniels and the American Dragon Bryan Danielson in a spectacular three-way dance, according to reports, which I believe that to be a great match because, I mean, you got these cats in here. I'm sure they tore the house down. On February 24th, 2014, WWE launched the WWE Network, which in my humble opinion is very missed because they had everything on there and then things happen and now things are all over the place. Another story for another day. And today, this day in 1949, Richard Fliehr is born. He would go on to become arguably the greatest professional wrestler of all time, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo! So, happy birthday, Nate, and I hope you have a great day. And that is it for the Wrestling Artistry News. And until then, fans, so long for now.